Lionsgate, the 8-8 portal. That will occur, of course, on Friday, the 8th of August. What is this all about? The interesting thing, I always do research before I do readings, especially with these events like Lionsgate, full moon, new moon, first and last quarter moon, because I want to enlighten you, to get some more information. Now that, of course, you can seek the information yourself, but I think that we, as light workers or as spiritual workers, we are here to guide you and enlighten you about these things that are not very commonly knowledge to each and everyone. And of course, we solely don't focus as much about this any longer, because we are so pushed into a certain way of belief system, unfortunately. So, with that said, the interesting thing is that the Earth, the star Sirius, and the constellation Orion are aligned together in a perfect harmonious balance. And the interesting thing is that Orion's belt have 3 different star systems within themselves, and for example, my home planet Mintaka is within that star, within that constellation. So I think it's Lemurian, and what is the last one? I don't recall now, but if you seek up starseeds, you will figure this out yourself. Now, when the Lionsgate portal are opening up, it's and these 3 elements are aligned together. This is a powerful energy for spiritual awakening and manifestations. It's opening up to a higher consciousness. Maybe some of you will get some downloads from your higher self, or maybe from other higher creatures, spirit guides, spiritual animals. That is also one thing. But it's time to align with one's true potential and maybe walk into the true path of your soul's mission. So yeah, that is what Lionsgate is all about. I highly encourage you to, maybe for those of you who are dedicated to these events and dedicated now to the spiritual awakening. Now, I highly encourage you to seek healing and meditation that are guiding you into this higher consciousness and helping you now to open up. So yeah, let's dive into the reading and see what is the message from Spirit about this event. So, as you can see, I pulled out a couple of different oracle cards and some runes. And I think that these runes are a nice, looks like a four-leaf clover, you know. Yeah, 4-leaf clove. So we start with Gebo. That is a gift. So maybe you're gifted something from the universe. You know, a manifestation. What you have been desiring, of course, it is a gift from the universe. Yeah. So whatever this is for you, we have Hagalaz, beautiful rune with change is in the air. And I have to tell you, I had a very strange experience this morning. This serpent ring I have, it was a little bit longer. Now it had a tail, and I was trying to amplify it a little bit more, and then suddenly the tail broke, but I still can wear the ring. So to me, this tells, at least for me, I don't know about you, you have to take it as it resonates within your own life. It tells me that I'm finished shedding my skin, and the transformation is now completed, and I've grown into a new and more amplified person with a higher consciousness. Yeah, so very interesting. We have Berkano with birth. Yeah, with, as I said, shedding skin. You know that each and every time the snake shed its skin, it almost dies. It's very, very heavy on the snake. It's taking all its energy, and that is why we align and combine this event with the Kundalini rising. You know, the spiritual awakening for us human beings. We interpret it as the snake shedding its skin, because a Kundalini rising can be extreme for many, and for me myself it has been challenging, yes, without saying anything more. And we have Feo with wealth. So yeah, abundance is coming. Yeah, and the 8-8, the day 8-8 is especially within Buddhism, is a high potent day, and it's of course associated with the good luck and fortune. So have that in mind. Okay, let's look at the oracle cards. This is a card from the Medicine Woman. I really love this deck. Very powerful images and good advices from the author. So we have the Medicine Woman with the stories. It says, I give you the memory of the tales that can heal. Give you the memory of the tales that can heal. So I will take a little pause and read a little bit about the interpretation from the author about this card. This is amazing, because what did I say about the Lionsgate? It says, it's time to align with one's true potential, and that is what this card is all about. Reading the interpretation from the author, it's asking you to liberate yourself from the past. You know, identification that you have associated with yourself with in the past. For example, I can speak for myself, you know. In the past, I worked as a nurse. I worked as a nurse, a general nurse, with a special field within psychiatry, and I worked many years in healthcare as a general nurse, and that doesn't align with me any longer now. Now I have the knowledge, right? I will not forget the knowledge about nursing, the knowledge about medicine, the knowledge about the anatomy of and physiology of the human body. But being and working as a nurse, it doesn't align with me any longer. So what for you, if you have come as far as me, maybe you also have an education like myself, not being a nurse exactly, but maybe you are, for example, teacher, maybe you have worked in the police or police officer. Whatever this is, you have had maybe a higher education and you don't feel aligned with this any longer, and it's time now to rewrite your history and be your own hero. Be your own hero in the new book. Yeah, be your own hero in your new book. Beautiful. Beautiful. That is I do so many readings, but I'm still always amazed of how aligned always the messages from spirit is each and every time. Let's look at the other card. Expecting miracles. Yes, the manifestation, the spiritual awakening and the manifestation. Spiritual growth, self-discovery, and manifestation of one's desire. That is what Lion Gate is all about. It says miracles are blossoming in my life. Yes, so we have the Gebo with the gift. Something new is being birthed. An abundant new way of living, I feel. This is a dramatic change within your life for those of you who, of course, are aligned with this energy. Those of you who hasn't been working with yourself or just started to work with yourself, maybe you won't feel this as high or as much as us others that have been working constantly and hard with ourselves. Yeah. So let's see. Yes, dramatic shift with the Knight of Swords. A dramatic shift. You have the fifth rune, and what was that again? And you have the T was with spiritual warrior, and it looks almost like Lagusra right here. So Lagus is all about fertility. So something fruitful is coming out of this, because you have the Berkana with birth. So something fruitful. You are rewriting your story. You are becoming the hero or heroine in your new book of life. So we'll pull out some card as always. The Lionsgate 8-8 portal. What more can you tell about this spirit for the spiritual growth, self-discovery, and manifestation for each and every one? No jumping cards. Interesting. So, with the no jumping cards, I feel that this is more tranquil. You know, it's not an energy that will be feel. I keep hearing this song: jump around, jump around, jump up, and break down. You know, I feel that the energy will be tranquil, and I feel this one too. Tranquil and balanced. Yeah, tranquil and balanced. But it will be a swift change. So let's see. Wow, the Empress. Ooh. And again, we have the Baikano rune. I'll reveal all the cards first, and then I'll talk about it. Another major arcana, the Hierophant. Wow. Spiritual enlightening. This is the higher consciousness. Look at this. Looks almost like Jesus sitting on his throne. You come to the finish line of the journey. You have the Rado rune at the top here. It's talking about the journey, your spiritual journey. We have the Four of Cups. Yeah, this is the unexpected event. You know, the change, the offer. Usually, it's depicted with universe is giving this person the last fourth cup. And we have the Seven of Wands. We have the Gebo and the Tiwas rune. Spiritual warrior, the gift of the spiritual warrior. Yeah, you will be gifted because you have done the work. Now, in the old days, you know that the Bible is like a fairy tale. No offense to those of you who are very religious and think that we shouldn't joke about the Bible. I apologize to those to you. But the Bible is different stories combined together, like a fairy tale, to explain for us humans how humanity, from the birth of the earth, and how humanity has grown and evolved. And still we should actually put new chapters into the Bible, because we are still growing, we are still evolving. And the interesting thing is that, of course, this book is being edited almost each and every year, because they have to pull out things in the Bible that are not politically correct in the modern days. So you can figure out self what is not politically correct. Without me saying anything more, but the interesting thing is that they edit and pluck out the chapters and the words that are not allied with modern society's rules and way of thinking. But we don't add any new chapters, because this story was written, started many thousand years ago, you know, from maybe the beginning of civilization. And that is how we are being taught, have always been taught, right? The Hierophant in traditional tarot deck is represented as the Pope. And the Pope is, of course, interested in keeping the tradition of his religion in the same as always, no change, right? But he forgets that each and every time we are birthed again and then again and again, and that is what Buddhism is teaching us, that we are being reincarnated. Now, the extremism with the Buddhism is, of course, that they believe that we can be born into any type of creature. If you have been living maybe a poorly life, you will be rebirthed as the worst thing, and that is, for example, like an insect, you know, cockroaches, flies, mosquitoes, etc., etc. Yeah, but you have to figure out yourself if you believe in that. So yeah, we are being told. This is the remembrance of the stories that can heal, right? Is there something in, for example, the Bible that you can use to heal and grow? Is there something in Buddhism that you can use to heal and grow? Is there something in Hinduism? You know, a lot of our Western spiritual society is, of course, inspired by words from Sanskrit and from Hinduism. You know, like, for example, yoga. That is a spiritual way of taking good care of your body, and that comes from Sanskrit and from Hinduism. And of course, we have the thinking of the spiritual way of thinking of being vegan. And of course, within other types of religion, like Judaism and Islam, you can't eat pork or seashells. So it's time to rewrite the story. Maybe pluck out what from history that you have been taught, what is aligned with you, and take with you, pluck with you the philosophy from different types of religion, or philosophy from different types of philosophers, you know, like Socrates, Hippocrates, etc., etc. A lot of Greek philosophers, and pluck with you what makes sense for you, and rewrite your own story and become the hero or heroine in your new book. Let's see, last card. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Be the one, be the nurturer, be the nurturer in your own life. Be the new creator, with the Empress here too. Be the new creator of your own life. So, beautiful message for this Lionsgate. I am in awe of this high potent energy.
I've always said that I think that because the spiritual society is so focused upon this Lionsgate and this portal, and it gives me a little bit, you know. I'm not into things that are fashionable. I've always gone my own way and created my own fashion, my own style. Always gone my own way, but I will embrace this energy because this feels so explosive and so aligned with my own spiritual growth and my own spiritual path at this time. So thank you so much for watching this long video. For those of you who watch it to the end, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate each and every one of you. So take really good care of yourself. Bye for now.